Hello, this is Dr. Jewa Lea with another installment of the Whole Heart Living series, and we are on day 15. I hope everyone enjoyed their Valentine's Day yesterday. I had a very low-key one, and my daughter was taken out on her first Valentine's date, so she had a really good time yesterday, enjoying it with the people that she loves. Today I wanted to speak on language and the heart. The heart itself is really has a rich tradition in language. I don't know if tradition is the right word that I want to use for that, but the heart itself is very entrenched in the language, in our communication. We use such words as put your heart into it, and let your heart be your guide, learn it by heart, speak from your heart, following your heart's desire. And it really points to the power that we put into, that we acknowledge that the heart has. When we want higher guidance, these are the phrases that we turn to. Your heart's desire, put your heart into it, let your heart be your guide. When you have mastered something, learn it by heart. So the heart as an instrument of mastery is something that we innately have acknowledged to a certain extent without really letting the way that we look at the heart as a mechanical pump in the physical aspect. The heart itself is and the heart and language is very powerful, and I think the power of the words and the phrases related to the heart mirror our innate understanding of what the heart is doing for us, that is more than just a pump, that there is a spiritual or higher connection that the heart is giving us, a connection to mastery that the heart is an instrument of. That's why we can look at these phrases and know that they're true. You know, when you put your heart into something, you're putting everything, all of you, into something. When you let your heart be your guide, you are following the highest and best calling. That small whisper, or the idea that what you're following is the truth, and that truth is coming through your heart. To learn something by heart is to know it up, down, sideways, backwards, and truly be a master of the material of whatever you're learning. And to speak from your heart is to speak your truth and your heart's desire. Well, I was corrected on this a while ago about your heart's desire. It's actually your soul's desire being demonstrated through your heart. And so in the coming days, when we speak of the heart, we're going to start looking at the energetic or the unseen or the spiritual realms that the heart is related to. One of the things that I'm really excited about sharing is the sacred geometry in regards to the heart. It's very powerful how it all the information that I'm giving ties together in one nice, neat package, and that we get to carry it around with us, and that it is in support of us always. I had something happen earlier today that really resonated with me, and I wanted to share that I have a lot of people who come to my practice, and more often than not, they're looking to break negative emotional patterns that have held them back from, well, they feel that it held them back from pursuing their heart's desire or their soul's desire through their heart. And the limitations that fear or lack or self-worth can play on following your passion is it's sobering. It's sobering to think that our thoughts can limit what the true potential we can reach if we tap into the power of the heart. I was having a conversation earlier with my son, and my son is a musician, and he's in the fledgling stages of his career, but he's always been passionate about music and is finally going forth full-fledged with it. And he's hearing different conversations in his ears about what it is to be responsible, and what it is to support yourself, and what it is to have a life and be successful, and what defines success. And I know for a fact that if you don't follow your passion, that your life is hollow. I have people who come into my practice and they're miserable because they either follow the dictates of their parents of what kind of education they should receive. They pursued a degree that they were told would give them a lot of money, and they thought that was the key to happiness, having money, as opposed to following what they really love to do. They were told that being an artist or being a musician was not very lucrative or a crapshoot, and were made to study accounting as a backup plan that was to safeguard them from their passion. And I know so many people who, on both sides, who have followed their passion and were happy and successful, and I've watched other people who call themselves successful, outwardly successful, and I see my quotes, outwardly successful, meaning that they had the nice car, the great wardrobe, the American Express black card, and the bank account, but inside they were depressed. So when we think of the heart and following our passions, and in just knowing that these words, putting your heart into it, let your heart be your guide, learn it by heart, speak from your heart, and following your heart's desire, those are not just mere pithy sayings. Those are guideposts to a life worth living. So, as we go into the second half of this month, I really would like for you to think about what it is that you're passionate about. What is it that you could put words to that is your heart's desire, that is your passion, and what's stopping you from following it? Really, what's stopping you from following it? And is it valid? All right, I think that's enough for today. This is Dr. Jewa Lea, and I invite you to live a life of joy and purpose. You can follow me on Facebook. I will upload this also to my YouTube channel. You can reach that at drjewatv.com. And I invite you to learn more and tap into the power of your heart. It's doing more for you than you think. We live in an energetic universe, and it's time, well over time, to take advantage of everything that's at disposal to us on a ongoing basis. Thank you. I love you, and I'll see you tomorrow.